So
Yo,
I'm
guys,
gonna go
what's
without
going on? Week 11 Premier League prediction show. I got Alan, Hussam, James, all the way from all the way across the border, and we got my guy, Dabs. First time for Dabs and James coming back in a while. I don't think I've ever had Dabs on. James hasn't been on
You
since
haven't.
Arsenal transfer news days, and Hussam today has his camera off because he's doing some other stuff going on in the background. But yo,
Yeah,
let's-
Hussam, what's
Someone set
going
up
on?
his
Sorry,
camera.
Hussam, get that camera on, man.
there you go.
Can you
But-
relax, brother?
No.
I will-
It's cool. But yo, we gotta get started. We gotta get started with the big news. Nuno Espirito Santos got sacked. And guess what?
Hi.
Hi, Hussam. Nuno got sacked, and none other than Antonio Conte has joined. So Alan, take it away.
Yeah, I'm absolutely buzzing about that. I'd wanted Nuno out for quite some time, so Conte, I couldn't believe that he brought Conte in. For me, that's a good thing for two reasons. One, obviously, we've got a world-class manager at the peak of his powers, in charge, so no more excuses. And also, if Daniel Levy doesn't back him in January like he claims he is, then that exposes Daniel Levy as only being the businessman and not really caring about winning Spurs trophy, because in their time for owning us, it's one trophy in 20 years. So for me, this is Daniel Levy's last chance to prove that he's cares about us winning trophies rather than just earning money from the business side of it. So, yeah, can't wait to see Conte ball. It's not going to be overnight. It's going to be a couple of weeks, so just hopefully we can get some results in the first couple of weeks and then go from there. But big game in December when we play Liverpool, and Conte ball is going to take them apart.
There you go. Hussam, how do you feel about Conte joining Spurs?
Doesn't bother me whatsoever. They have about 12, 13 players in that squad that's championship quality. Never mind Champions League or Premier League quality. They're just absolute trash players in that squad. So I'm not worried whatsoever. Not bothered. I think their ceiling is getting top four, and if they get top four, that means Man United is outside the top four. So it's happy days for me anyway. Congratulations to them. Jose Mourinho could not fix that shit club, so neither can Antonio Conte. It's just how it goes.
Ooh, Dabs, how you feeling about Conte to Spurs?
Right. So it's a good appointment, yeah. We all know it's a good appointment, but
Hi, Baldy.
it's not bald, all right. It's just shaven. Yeah, it's a good appointment. Don't get me wrong, but some Spurs fans are acting like they're they're Charlie in a chocolate factory. They've got the golden ticket and they're going all the way through. Like, yeah, you've got a good manager. Your squad's still piss poor. Like, and that's the thing. Like, well done. You've got a good manager, but we all know Levy's not going to back him the way Conte needs to be backed, because to get them to a level where they're competing with City, United, top four, maybe. But look, I don't want to boost your ego, but right now, Arsenal are looking quite good. And
here we go.
No, they are. I'm not going to lie. I've always believed in Arteta, but I knew they would take it longer because he ain't got the funds like Pep had. He has to do it over a period of time. But we're seeing the players he's now bringing in, and look, fourth is going to be a good battle. That's all I'll say. Tottenham and I think West Ham will drop off as the season goes on. I think Tottenham and Arsenal is going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
Look at this smug Tottenham fan just smiling so much.
Look at Dabs. Dabs is saying all the nice things about Arsenal to try and get more appearances on the show.
I rate Conte, but honestly, I just think Tottenham's squad is shit.
It's not shit. It's underperforming. I mean, we've played awful. We've played awful this season, and we're only 2 points off of Arsenal, and we've been awful.
Yeah, but
why are you using Arsenal as a measuring stick?
Yeah,
that's another club who's garbage as well. So don't look at them. Look at the other.
Hold on. I'm using it as measuring stick because Daps used it as measuring stick. So I'm just using.
Here's the thing.
Alan, compare yourself to top four clubs. How many players from your entire squad even get sit on the bench for the big teams?
Kane gets
Kane and Son done.
And Dembele would probably get to some.
He ain't shit this season.
No, and Ndombele doesn't start for City, doesn't start for Liverpool, doesn't start for United, doesn't start for Chelsea.
It'd start for Man City.
Ndombele would start for Man City. Get him off the stream right now. Get him off the stream. And Ndombele, one training session with Pep, he would literally just be done, bro. Allow it, man.
Okay, yo, Alan, on a serious note, Alan, I want to know, do you genuinely feel like top 4 is up for grabs for Tottenham now?
Yeah, it's only 5 points away.
But what this is what I was going to say. Sorry, real
10
quick.
games played.
But the thing is, if you go back to that point, most seasons, Tottenham are usually in the top 4 and doing quite well this time of year, right? So for you to, like this time last year, you were 7 or 8 points above City.
Yeah, and that fell away massively.
It usually does for you.
Yeah, but this is the thing. It's a hypotheticals. We don't know yet. This could be different. It might be the same. We'll have to wait and see.
Listen, Chiellini tried telling you it's in the history of the Tottenham. No one wanted to listen to him. Now you know anyway.
Oh, how dare you, Hassan?
Okay, so yo, let's go to James. James, an Arsenal fan here. James, what do you think, Antonio Conte? Do you think it's a big miss for other teams like Manchester United?
I think Man U lost out, but I'm not that scared because I mean it's fucking Spurs. Like Antonio Conte is gonna rock a 3 back with Eric Dyer and Davison Sanchez. Like really, that's just a fucking joke. That's a joke. Like he's a world class manager. Don't get me wrong. He will get results, but I don't think he's gonna bring Tottenham back wherever they were. He's gonna bring them back. But I'll see them. I think Tottenham will get top 6 because I think Liverpool, Chelsea will be top 2, City 3rd, and I think Arsenal are gonna get 4th.
Okay, I see. I hear that.
So yeah, so since we've done that now, we have to talk about what happened last week. Liverpool, Hussam, what the hell happened to Liverpool against Brighton?
So you have the guy next to me whose team lost at home to Crystal Palace, and you want to start with a draw?
We're gonna start with Liverpool.
He asked you, bruv. Why are you talking about me? Talk about your team, bruv, not my
Listen,
team.
I do realize we're the more relevant club, but anyway, fair enough.
Listen, getting defensive straight off the bat.
Listen, Alan. You're gonna be happy for the next 2-3 weeks. After that, when you go back down to earth and you realize your team is shit, you won't come with this energy anymore. Anyway, let me just say this: Liverpool, we're still in a title challenge. We're still in the race, but these things might happen again. I feel like the issue definitely isn't the defense; it's the lack of control in midfield. The problem is in that Brighton game. The main problem was how fast we went from having an attack to getting attacked on. That was the main issue, and I actually do have a problem with how we played. So that's the thing. I just don't think, like, it's just, look, Fabinho came back for Atletico, and Atletico are better even offensively than Brighton, and we immediately showed that control, showed that composure to stay in the game, not do anything stupid. So I feel like with Fabinho in the team, that probably doesn't happen. But look, disappointing draw. Brighton deserved to win, by the way. Never mind draw. So I'd say we were even lucky to get a point. But some of the players in that game all like underperformed massively. And look, they deserve to get a point. They deserve to win. But we move on. It's just a draw, not that deep. Unlike other teams in the title race who lost. So yeah.
Tag me in. I'll take it.
Go ahead.
Well, I mean, some of what he said, I could actually say is very similar to us, apart from he did get the point. It's funny because the way I actually saw it was when I saw Liverpool drew, I was like, you know what? Thank God they didn't take advantage of it. Because although Chelsea are, and I'm going to move back to talking about City, although Chelsea got the win and currently are top, if I'm being honest, there's something inside me telling me that Chelsea are going to drop off. And Liverpool is the one I worry about this season fully.
Okay.
Right. So as far as
what happened against Crystal Palace now?
As far as with City, it was very similar.
One second, Dabs. 1 second. Just before you go, big up Daniel for becoming a member, part of the membership program. Big up to you. Anyone who wants to be a member, you can join as a membership. And if you want to send in a super chat, you can also do that also. But I appreciate all you guys. Just leave me a like on the channel, and that's all I ask. I'm very happy with that also. But yeah, continue, my guy, Dabs.
So as far as us and Palace, it was the second shit show of the season. Southampton at home was the first. Our defense is looking shaky this season. I've said it. I'm still however good a season Ruben Diaz had last season, jury's still out in my head on Ruben Diaz. I'm not saying Ruben Diaz isn't a very good defender, but is he as good as we think? I'm not sure. I don't think the him and Laporte partnership's working.
Wow.
I don't think it's working, him and Laporte. It doesn't work. I'm kind of... What happened with Laporte getting sent off, I feel like that is what Stones has been waiting for. And I think Stones is going to come in tomorrow and then that partnership might continue. But the biggest issue is creating chances. And this is a thing. People say we need a number 9. We didn't create enough chances. We could have had a number 9. Wouldn't have mattered. We weren't creating enough chances. De Bruyne's off the boil. Right now, it's like... It's frustrating because we can look as good as we did against Chelsea and Liverpool, but then we can look as bad as we did against Southampton and Crystal Palace. And a few City fans were like saying, you know, Palace were playing, they were diving, taking their time. But when they talk about time wasting, my response was, give us another 90 minutes. We still weren't scoring. So it doesn't matter about that. And when they say they didn't deserve to win because of the way they played, my response to that is, what do you expect a club with the budget that they have to do at the Etihad, right? They're going to come and they're going to play that style of football. So well done to Palace. Palace deserved the win and we got it wrong. And we need to get it right. First half yesterday, we didn't get it right neither. So, you know, I'm worried going into the derby.
You know, this is the first time in a long. This is the first time I see the top 4 race and the title race being pretty much the same thing. Almost like the top 4 teams are all in a title race, and the top 4 teams are all like competing. So
No, they're not.
The top 3 teams are all competing for a title race. Yes. So you have City,
now you're
Liverpool,
speaking.
And Chelsea. My apologies. I don't know why I said top 4.
Man United are nowhere near.
Man United were supposed to be in the title race, but now they're less points than us. But yeah, Alan, who do you think is the favorites right now? For the because Chelsea are
so
on
you're
top.
not gonna ask Alan about getting humiliated 3-0 at home?
No. We're not gonna ask him about that because he's happy. He got Nuno. That's his segment.
Yeah. We won El Sacico.
Yeah,
you lost 3-0 to Man United. You should be
Alan, I'm gonna throw it to you. Let's talk about the team that's on top of the table right now, Chelsea. And also, as we know, Chelsea might be on top of the table. Mo is also on top of the table with 65 points.
My God.
I'm second with 60 points, jumping ahead of Hussam for the first time in the season. Hussam's in third.
What's this in?
The Hussam is third.
I just want to say this is totally rigged.
No, but what is this? Is this fantasy football or something?
No.
This is predictions
we keep scores of our predictions all season. From the beginning of the season.
Listen, I just want to say this is match fixing. Obviously, it's Igal's channel, so he just adds points to himself, and he reduces the other people. So it's definitely like it's all on him. I said 3-0 to United, and he didn't. He refused to give me the 3 points. So anyway,
you changed it in the stream, and you know you did. But I agree with you. Igal's maths is horrendous. We're buying him an apple for Christmas because your maths is so bad.
Hussam, do you want to say that again?
What do I want to say again?
The 3-0 part. Do you want to say that again, or do you want me to go to VAR?
No. Listen, there's no need to go to VAR. I did say 3-0. So, like, you know, it's just go to VAR. I don't mind. I said 3-0 to. Oh, I know exactly what you're doing.
He was ready for this as well.
I'm ready. I got this.
I know exactly what this man is about to do right now.
Listen, you should know from Liège, yeah? These Canadians, they come prepared, bruv. They come
they come with paperwork. And it shows 3-0.
It's not even working.
Oh.
Anyways,
see?
We've seen it behind the scenes.
Listen, I'm going to get it. But yeah, you keep going.
So for me, you were asking about like Chelsea. For me, at the start of the season, they were my pick for the title. I think they're just strong from back to front.
You picked Chelsea, Alan?
Yeah, I picked Chelsea. I had Liverpool.
I did as well.
To be fair, I think I had, and I apologise, I'm ready for this.
So please put 1 goal for Spurs. I think we needed to correct that. I meant 3-1. It shows us 3-0. So please put 1 goal for
Receipts.
Spurs. Listen, that's Photoshop. That's Photoshop right there. That's Photoshop. Anyway, go
ahead. Igal, remember what we were saying before everyone got here about how people like spaces because there's no receipts? This
nah, Daps, don't do that, Daps, don't do that.
Nah, you know what I genuinely feel like? I genuinely feel like if you're on a space, you can say the most maddest thing There's no receipts besides someone saying, "Oh, I heard you say this," and then people change stories also. So Hussam, you could say something on video. No one will be able to change it because you said it on video. But if you say it in
Listen,
space,
Spaces is a much harsher world. If you think YouTube arguing is something, Spaces arguing is next level shit. So if I can win the Spaces argument, I can win any YouTube argument. So that's the thing I have to say though. Like Spaces is just way more harsh and angry, and people
And
are
full of
just
cowards.
frustrated.
It's full of cowards.
I don't know.
Yo, big up people in the chat. We got my guy saying smash the like button. Chelsea was what? You lucky Chelsea wasn't trying versus you. Okay.
You know what the thing with Chelsea is that I said they were my favourites at the beginning of the season as well. And I mean,
Just like
if we look at
Hussam
it,
also.
they're getting goals all over the pitch. They're not playing well, but they're grinding out results. But there's still something in me that is just saying something's going to happen. I don't know what, because you know we played them and I've seen the weaknesses, but I don't know. I don't know what it is, because I said they'd win it, but
I know exactly what Daps means, by the way. I know exactly what
James
Daps means.
into this.
I sort of have the same feeling, because I said Chelsea will win the league, but I have the same feeling as him, where I feel like somehow it's gonna end up being Liverpool and City again. I just don't know why. It just
for me,
I completely see what Daps is saying, and I agree. I've also said Chelsea win the league, but there's that like 5% thingy in my head that says, okay, they're gonna drop off and Liverpool and City take command again, but I just don't see it happening this time, unfortunately.
Okay, so yeah, I wanted to go to James. James, who's your favorite as a neutral Arsenal fan?
Liverpool. I'm gonna explain
Liverpool.
why. Can I explain why?
Why? Elaborate. Why?
Chelsea have the best defense, right? But they rely on the defense too much. Liverpool can score 3+ goals every single match, and they have a good defense. And when Fabinho and Thiago come back in their midfield, they have one of the best midfields in the Prem. So as soon as Liverpool have their fit squad, it's easy for them. Chelsea rely on their defense way too much. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, and then you don't give City a chance.
City is a team that could just go on a run for 20 games and immediately put themselves back in the run. But like as it stands, I think Liverpool are the favourites to win.
Okay.
Big up, James.
Big up, James. People in the chat, let us know who you think are the favorites to at the moment to win the title. I'm not gonna lie to you. Every week it changes. At the moment, Chelsea's looking good, Liverpool's looking good, Man City's struggling. But in 2 weeks' time, Man City could be flying, and I still think Man City have a chance to win this league. And I'm going with my prediction, which was Man City.
You know what? It's true what you just said there, though, because on a pod before we played Chelsea, and then after Chelsea we had Liverpool. I was on a pod and I said, right now I can see us dropping more points, but I can't see where Liverpool and Chelsea are going to drop points. The next day we beat Chelsea, and then a week later we looked very good and nearly beat Liverpool. So it just shows that that's what happens in football. And
who's that started knocking on wood? Okay, yeah. Let's go into the predictions. I'm gonna start with the Arsenal game first, just to get it out of the way. Big up to everyone watching on Twitch, and big up to everybody watching on Arsenal Inside Out group also. So we're gonna get this started so we can get them involved. Big up to Arsenal Inside Out group. Now that we're live on Facebook, guys, please try not to swear. Big up to the people on Twitter, on YouTube also. Give me your comments. Who do you think is going to win? Arsenal versus Watford. Who do you think is going to win? I personally think it's going to be a clean sheet for Arsenal. I think we're going to swipe them. We're going to beat them quite convincingly. And I've gone with a 3-0 victory for Arsenal. What do you guys think?
Of course you do, because you think Arsenal have got a Premier League winning defence.
I think our defense has shown that they have potential to be that good. Our defense has shown that they have potential to be that good. Let's be honest.
Now, you know what? People need to take back what they said about Ramsdale and White 100%. Like but title winning, I don't know.
That keeps receipts.
So I've done my prediction, and then I'm gonna let you guys know. Patrick's prediction was 3-1. Mojo's prediction was 2-1 Arsenal, and Nick's prediction was 3-0 Arsenal. So after last
we need to start a petition to get Patrick and Mojo out of the show. Genuinely, like, listen, we are all consistently here. Those two losers, I'm calling you out, yeah? Listen, Mojo and Patrick, yeah? Every week you give some bullshit excuse to not get your ass in the show, just so you don't get cooked whenever your team doesn't do well. Especially you, Patrick, yeah? You City fan. I know exactly what you're doing. As soon as Palace beat you, suddenly there's, work this. No one gives a fuck, you're lying. You better get your ass in here next time. If Man City beat Man United, you don't deserve to be on the panel. We get Dabs back in. If they lose, I want your ass in here immediately.
If there's a City fan, that isn't willing to show their face when we lose, I question if they supported City before 2008. Because honestly, we're normal. Losing's. I grew up watching us lose regularly, so I question them City fans that aren't willing to show their face when we lose. It's not that deep.
There you go. James, who are you going for? Arsenal versus Watford. Who are you going for?
All right, I'm feeling enthusiastic about a good week. I'm gonna go 4-0 Arsenal. Here this right, I'm gonna get this perfect prediction. Smith through, brace, over 1, and Partey is gonna score a rocket. Where's Spurs fan making that face for? What face you making? You have something to say?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I don't agree with the Partey rocket because I've not seen. I wouldn't agree with that. But
no, he's got the same amount of goals as Harry Kane this season. I don't see what he's special.
Woo! James has come prepared.
He does.
Oh
indeed.
my
He does
God!
Indeed, but it still doesn't take away from I don't see a rocket because he hasn't scored a rocket. So.
Alan, just take your L. That was a good response. We have to
It
just
was a
give
good
it.
response because he.
We can cut it. We can cut it. It's cool.
Okay. Alan, what do you think is going to happen?
So real quick, James.
Yo, one second. Alan, do you think Arsenal's going to lose? Is that why you're giving the
No, I think it's going to be a 3-0, but I don't see like the whole thing like that. But part of me's hoping that Watford decide to pull out a magical 5-2 like they did against Everton. So, we'll have to wait and see. Dilly ding, dilly dong, isn't it? Ranieri's there.
They won, so.
Listen, Arsenal 3-0 Watford. There's no need to even discuss this game. Watford are relegated already. Okay, I'm not trying to swear because we're doing on Facebook, but F Watford. Let's just get them out of this league. I hate the way they run their football club. So listen, Watford out. Big up Jack Murray, man. This guy is such a... This is the first ever super chat on my channel was this exact thing. Hussam is a top red. So it's going to still live forever, even though I'm the opposite of a top red. But anyway, Arsenal 3, Watford 0. Big up Jack Murray, man. Big up
There
Jack
you
Murray.
go. And then Dabs, just so you can start us off on the next one, tell me your prediction for the Arsenal Watford, and then let's go into the Brentford Norwich after that.
I feel like Arsenal Watford could be more than 3-0,
No, thank you.
5-0.
I'm going to go 4-0.
Wow.
Listen, I said on Spaces last night, Arsenal fans, calm down, yeah? The reason why I'm saying that is I don't want them to do it to themselves, but I'm liking what's going on there, but just calm down and just let it run its course. But I'm liking what's going on there at the moment still.
I like the positive energy towards Arsenal. I like it.
Really?
Guys, do me a favor, watching on Facebook, come join for the rest of the video on YouTube. Right now, I'm going to be ending this segment on Facebook. Come join us the rest of the way on YouTube. The link is right there
pick
below.
up these techers you've got. You've got some techers, you go.
Yeah. I can never do that, man. Big up, Igal.
He's busy. He's busy in the background,
What? All right, let's continue. The next thing is we're going into Norwich versus Brentford. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Norwich scored a goal last week that ruined all our predictions. I'm going to go with another clean sheet. I think Norwich are not going to score this time. I'm going Brentford 2-0. What do you guys think? James,
why are you copying my predictions, brother?
I think
I'm not copying your predictions.
is it at Brentford home or is it at Norwich?
It's at Brentford.
It's at Brentford.
Oh, I'm going 3-0 Brentford.
3-0 Brentford.
2-0 Brentford.
Norwich are shambles.
My prediction is the same as you, Igal. 2-0 Brentford. Norwich are pointless. Get relegated already. There's no point of this football club. Like I genuinely, I've made this prediction and I must say it every week. Norwich are gonna break the Derby County record for the lowest points ever in a Premier League season. Mark my words. Wait and see.
Inshallah, they do.
Yeah, I think you might be right there. So.
Anyways, you guys can swear now. We're no longer on Facebook. Continue.
Fuck Norwich.
Hold on, I can swear.
Go ahead.
Liverpool.
So I've gone for Brentford. Brentford wins 2-1.
You see how I know Igal is old as well. That was such a dad joke, but he laughed at it because you're both old asses. Like you're both 38 and above, so that's just what happens. Go ahead, Andy.
What do you call a woman with a fry up on her head?
What?
What?
A Liverpool fan.
Calf.
What? What?
Carry on.
I didn't even
All right, Alan, go ahead.
I didn't even get it.
2-1 Brentford. I think Brentford will perform much better against the big teams at home, but against the smaller teams, they may not be up for it, and that's where they'll not come unstuck. Because I think they'll have enough to beat Norwich. Everyone will have enough to beat Norwich this season. Saying that, Tottenham will probably take the first L against them as normal.
Yep.
But yeah, 2-1 Brentford.
Okay, just to let you know, 2-0 from Mojo also. So he's going to get the 3 points just like me and Hussam this week. Patrick went 3-0. Alan, you went 2-1.
Yep.
And Neeks added 1 goal on top of that and went 3-1 Brentford. Now, Brighton played amazing against Liverpool, but how do you think they're going to do against Newcastle, Hussam?
Good game.
I think I'm the only one who hasn't actually went for a Brighton win. I went for a 1-1 draw. I feel like Newcastle are going to stink out the place, get a dodgy set-piece goal. And I just think it's going to end up in 1-1. This is probably a game that I'm going to avoid watching this weekend because it's just going to be an absolutely dreadful football game to watch. So I say 1-1 in that game, definitely.
1-1. We got a 2-1 Brighton here, 1-0 Brighton here. Dabs, what are you going for?
Yeah, I think 2-0 Brighton still.
2-0 Brighton. James?
I can't see anything but a Brighton win, to be honest with you.
Nah, I go
James?
0-0. Shit show.
0-0.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That could happen.
By the way. I'm going for Brighton coming out here and scoring 3 goals. XG merchants eventually need to start scoring goals, and I'm hoping that they can smash Newcastle 3-1, help them get relegated. Neeks went with 2-1.
That's what we need, innit? We all need
Neeks
that
went
as well.
with 2-1, and Pat went with 2-0. Definitely, Dabs. That's what we need. Alan, what'd you go for?
2-0 for Brighton. I think Newcastle season will begin in January. I see him struggling all the way up until then, when they can finally bring in some better players. Because let's be honest, they're just quite awful at the moment. So, like Dab said, we need to basically get them relegated and put them back a couple of years because they've just got the money to spend when they finally get through.
Let's just delay it.
Delay it, yeah. So just delay it. But they're quite poor. I think Brighton easy 2-0 win.
Brighton easy 2-0 win. There you go. And then on to the next one, guys. Next one is Chelsea versus Burnley. Now, Hussam, you know your thing about Burnley, but would you sacrifice that this week just so Burnley can get a result versus Chelsea?
Listen, I said I'm supporting everyone against Burnley except our title rivals. So I want City and Chelsea to lose to Burnley. Will it happen? No, it won't. You know why? Because Burnley are shit. They're tragic. They're a useless football club. The sooner they get out of our league and the sooner Sean Dyche never manages in the Premier League again is the day I celebrate. I said it before. I would genuinely take Burnley relegation over Liverpool Carabao Cup. I would celebrate it more as well. I'm taking Burnley relegation any day of the week over a Liverpool domestic cup. And unfortunately, for me, it's gonna be a Chelsea win because Burnley are just absolutely shit. So I'm gonna go for a 3-1 Chelsea win. I think Burnley score 1 goal. So yeah, that's my prediction.
Okay, and just to let you know, Patrick went with the exact same scoreline as yourself. Alan,
why are you mentioning his predictions, Igal? Why? What? We're gonna start a petition to remove him from the channel, Patrick. Patrick, it's over for you, bro. It's over.
For me, 3-0 Chelsea. I know Burnley won last week against Brentford, but Chelsea are just going to be doing what they've done recently. Too steady at the back. We had to stop Burnley from getting anywhere near them and just pick them off like they have done in recent games to other teams. 3-0.
3-0. James?
1-0 Chelsea.
1-0 Chelsea. Okay, just to let you know, Mojo went with the same prediction as you, Alan. Neeks went with a 4-0, and I'm going with a little bit less than that. I've gone with, what did I go with? 2-0 Chelsea. I went with 2-0 Chelsea. I feel like 2-0 is fair. We're still going to get the 2 goals. But this Chelsea team, I don't know where you guys are getting all these goals from, because this Chelsea team might be scoring goals, but they haven't been looking clinical at all, in my opinion.
That's worrying.
Yeah, that is worrying. That's what I'm saying. That is worrying.
You got. That's what I said. They rely on their defense too much. Because the day their defense gets popped open, then they're fucked.
You know what? Another thing is, let's be 100.
Where are you getting 6 goals from?
A few of their goals are coming from the defenders as well, to be fair.
Yes, it's Christensen and Rudiger who scored the goals.
A lot of their
I
goals are
swear
coming
they've had
from-
games where like all their goals have been scored by defenders in that. Like it's
Yes, they have. They have.
Bro,
Havertz
I
is
think
stinky.
their defenders have the most goals, like as a defensive unit this season.
Their defense is solid.
Chilwell,
But
Reece James is their best finisher.
yeah, Reece James's techers are insane. He strikes the
Reece
ball
James is
proper.
a better finisher than Timo Werner and Lukaku. We have to
But
have
I'm
this
sorry,
conversation
Reece-
eventually.
And
Reece
waiting.
James, Reece James and Chilwell have more combined goals than Messi and Neymar this season.
you know what? And
What?
Yeah.
and another thing, Cancelo's got more assists in the Champions League than Messi and Neymar combined as well.
Yeah, but Messi's still the
You
fucking
have to get
player.
We could also
Messi's
say
still the
Trent has
GOAT,
more
agreed.
assists than Messi and Neymar combined.
But
He probably does, right?
what was that?
Trent probably has more assists than Messi and Neymar also.
Trent is
Of
so
course.
good.
I
Didn't
don't
Trent
know.
get-
How
yeah.
may I assist you?
Didn't Trent get 2 assists last night?
Yeah, he did.
Yes, he
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
Trent's
But-
class.
All right, moving
Thank
on from
you know-
the Chelsea game because the Chelsea game's dead. Anybody care about Crystal Palace Watford? Because I think this game is going to be.
Wolves.
Why did I say Watford?
This has a
Crystal Palace Wolves.
stinky draw written all over it.
Nah,
It's
nah,
gonna
Palace
stink.
all day long, Palace.
No, I think
Palace.
this game is either a draw or a Palace win. I don't
Palace
see
win.
Watford. I don't see
Palace
Wolves
win.
winning.
Palace win, man,
This is
100%.
100% a draw. 100% a
Yeah,
draw.
1-0 draw.
And it's a stinky draw. You know, it's one of the draws where like you switch on your television and you can smell the television.
Hold on.
That's how stinky that draw is
What,
gonna
a
be.
stinky draw?
It's just gonna be absolutely stinky. Like it stinks of a draw, and the game itself will be stinky. You know what's gonna happen? It's gonna be 1 shot on target, 1-1. That's the game right there. If the come back and fight me if that doesn't happen.
Stinky draw socks.
Oh my god. Is
Okay,
that
so
goals,
Alan
man?
said draw. Hussam
Yeah,
said
1-0.
draw. James, you said draw.
Yep.
What about you, Dabs?
No, I think Palace win.
2-1? 2-0?
Palace win 1-0.
I
Gallagher.
say 2-1. I think it's going to be a tight game, but Palace nick it at the end. And I feel like the way that Palace are playing, they're setting up themselves well to get into the right places.
Vieira's getting them ticking.
Vieira could replace Pep in the future. Who knows?
No, he couldn't.
Anyways, moving on to the next topic. Spurs Everton. What are we
Who
saying?
cares?
Spurs are gonna come back, score like 8
Everton-
past them. Conte ball? Alan, what are you saying?
Nope.
Let the Arsenal guy go first. Go for it.
James.
The Arsenal guy is a name. His name is James. This is gonna happen. I'm gonna predict this perfectly. Spurs are gonna start off so good. They're gonna score a goal. They're gonna be buzzing. Fucking second half, Everton gonna come and score on 3 and kill off all the Spurs fans. 3-1 Everton.
3-1 Everton. Okay. Who said what do you say?
Someone scores for Spurs.
I'm saying 2-1 to Tottenham Hotspur. New manager bounce. Antonio Conte will elevate those useless pieces of garbage that Tottenham have and make them win this game. So I think this game ends 2-1 to Antonio Conte. Pressure starts developing on Rafael Benitez, who then gets sacked and then is employed as the Newcastle United manager.
Dude,
Just
because
this
he wants that
stuff.
money. I've been saying from the minute they got that money, Benitez wants back in. He wants to spend some money.
Daps. There's no need for conspiracy theories.
Yo,
That was you that
Dominic
started it.
Calvert-Lewin is
That was
not
you that
ready
started
yet.
it.
Dominic Calvert-Lewin is not ready yet. Sohan. But
So
yeah,
what? Doesn't matter. Everton are losing anyway. It's new manager bounce. It has nothing to do with Tottenham being good. It's just new manager bounce.
Nah, Spurs are shit. They're not gonna win.
Okay, Alan, take that away.
So if it was before Conte and Nuno, then I would have had it as a draw or be worried. Although they've got injuries, I would have been worried of probably an Everton win because we were that bad. I believe because of the new manager bounce, it will probably help us win 2-1. So, I think everyone's just going to want to try and impress Conte and see,
Including Kane?
Well, if you believe that this is my thing with Kane, I've said Kane wouldn't down tools and do what he's doing, and he has. And now apparently Kane's really happy with Conte coming in, which means that he was pretty much, because of the manager and stuff like that. So he's now wanting to play ball and be there because of the manager. So he's kind of held the club to ransom for the way he's been on the pitch. So if he goes and scores 20 plus goals and we get top 4 on that, you'll forgive, but you'll never forget what he done in the opening part of the season. I think we've got enough there and the manager bounce to get a 2-1 win. Am I confident? No, because obviously what's happened so far this season. But we'll just see. We'll just see.
Alan, why can't you just be confident once in your life? Like, I just want you to come once on the Eagles.
Exactly.
Listen to me, Alan. Listen to me, Alan. I've had enough of this shit. Alan, I need to explain something to you. I want you to come on this channel one time, Alan, and be like, we are going to pump them. We're going to win this. We're Tottenham. Let's do this. Every time you're like, I'm not confident. We're Tottenham. Can you give me some energy, brother?
What has there been to be confident about this season?
Yeah, for real.
You have Antonio Conte. Be confident.
Hold on, didn't you have the AJ fight at your ground?
It's still a hard time for Spurs at the moment. You've got a new manager.
No, Alan, don't do this. Alan, you need to be confident in your own team. They just held 5 to Watford at home. Say it with your chest. Say we're gonna smash Everton. We're gonna do this.
That was convenient. That was convenient.
He bottled it. He
bottled it just like his football club. When there's any dangerous situation, they bottle it. Alan,
Hussam, I'll tell you right now.
Alan, can you hear me?
I'll tell you right now.
Yeah,
guys, remember this date. Remember this date.
You can hear me.
The 4th of November.
Yeah.
Yo, 1 second, Hussam. The 4th of November. Remember this date. I told you guys they're going to win every single game until the 16th of December. And then after that, their fixtures swing back to the hard games. They're gonna start dropping off, because
Alan just did
like Tottenham.
There you go. But yeah, everyone said their predictions. Alan's back. Alan, what happened?
Sorry, lost connection.
I'm scared him.
Okay, so what are we saying?
Alan, did I scare away your internet?
Alan, I think you're gonna win this game. I think you're gonna smack them. 3-0.
Well, I hope we do. But here's the thing. I'm a realist, so I'm not going to see us struggling all season. I'm not going to see us struggling all season and then start saying because we've got a manager in, stuff like that. So Arsenal fans, as soon as one decent thing, Arsenal fans blow smoke out completely out of proportion, and then when you lose, you then like,
9 games unbeaten, 9 fucking games unbeaten.
My expectation of this team will grow as we get better, if we get better. But at the moment,
it won't grow then.
Manager, but you need severe surgery for this game. So.
Alan, that's not the point. The point is Everton held 5 to Watford at home. You've just got an Antonio Conte, who's the top 3, top 4 manager in this league. So why don't you come in here with chest and go like, listen, we are Tottenham. We just got our Tottenham back. Conte is here. We're going to absolutely smash them. Say it with your chest.
Why would he do that?
Because I'm not a deluded fan. I'm not a deluded fan.
Wow. Okay, fair enough. Listen, one day you're gonna come on. I swear to God, if you don't come with confident energy before Norwich, then that's too much.
I will, but that will be the game where I go, oh yeah, we're gonna smack Norwich 5-0 and they'll get 1-0 win. It's typical Spurs. It's the history of Tottenham. I know.
Okay. Alan, today you got the crowd laughing. Up the Arsenal, Alan is fuming. Alan, ha. We are the Tottenham. Hussam, CFC Times loves you, Hussam.
We'll put up that last comment. Thank you. Alan could have Messi and Ronaldo in the same team and he'd still say he's not confident. That's my point. Thank you, Sohan. That's the problem.
Look at PSG.
I like Alan.
Bet money right now. Alan will come in here before the Norwich game, before it's Spurs Norwich, the easiest game in Premier League history. He's gonna come in and go like, oh, we didn't play well last week, so I'm not confident. But I'm going to say 2-1 to Tottenham. That's exactly what he's going to do. Wait and see.
We'll see.
I like Alan. He's a real one.
Listen to this. Come on, man. You just got Conte. You can't be confident talking about a wet weekend. Arsenal are confident with Arteta. LOL.
There you go. Thank you.
So hold on.
That's a wet weekend, by the way. That sounds mad horny.
Tottenham.
So everyone,
that actually does sound horny.
So under Mourinho, all I heard people chat was you've got a world-class manager, but he still can't coach that shit team. Now all of a sudden Conte's a world-class manager, so he coaches a shit team better than Mourinho. See what people flip and flop. No, it's ridiculous. I'm taking it as we have played as a team from the beginning. So at the moment we're still struggling. Conte will probably give us a new manager bounce. But because I know Spurs and we struggle normally when we go away to Everton, that's where we can come unstuck. So I'm not getting overhyped. If we get the win, brilliant, and we'll go from there.
I like Alan. He's a real one still.
Okay, big up Alan, the manager, who just gave us a democratic answer.
Yo, who's better? Who's
Shut up,
Messi? right now?
Listen, career 100% Messi right now, Salah 100%.
Facts.
Messi is the greatest fucking player to ever walk.
That conversation needs to stop, man. It's not debatable. He's the best in the
Okay.
world right now.
Okay, moving on
He is.
to Leicester Leeds. Just to let you guys know, I have selected
This is gonna
Leicester
be a lot
to
of
slap
goals.
Leeds
That's a lot of
3-1. Patrick went with Leeds to win 2-1. Mojo went with Leicester to win 2-0, and Neeks went with a draw 1-1. So shout out to Tim in the chat.
This is why Neeks is the last place.
Resident Leeds fan, and shout out to George, resident Leicester fan. Hope you guys are well. If you're watching, let us know your predictions. Alan, what are you going for in this game?
I went Leicester 2-1. So Leeds, especially at home, will, the way they play open, expansive football. And I think Leicester will sit in tight and then hit them on a counter-attack with Vardy. I think, you guys whooped them in the first half, and then they came back in the second half. If it weren't for Ramsdale, you might have conceded 1 or 2 because they were, Ramsdale was just in inspired form that game. So they could have scored, but they didn't. I think Leicester will just have a bit too much for Leeds. I still think Leeds will struggle this season.
Okay, what about you, Hussam?
Leicester gonna beat Leeds 2-1. Low-key, for my own personal agenda, I'd like a Leeds relegation so we can buy Rafinha for 20 million. But yeah, that's about it. Leicester 2-1 when Leeds are absolute dog shit this season.
Okay, what about you, Dubs?
Yeah, same. I think I just want to see Daka get a few more because I really like Daka, so I want to see Daka on the score sheet. Leicester aren't looking as good. Huh?
Let me just say this. Sohan saying Leicester's defense is leaky. Patrick Bamford is a big loss for Leeds. They're out. He's going to be out.
Wouldn't have made a difference.
What?
Stop cap.
Honestly, yeah. Leicester, who is... I can't... Sorry, I'm really bad with names. The Leicester guy that got injured just before the season started. Really bad.
Pereira.
Fofana.
That has ruined... I swear that has ruined Leicester's season. Ruined their
Look
season.
at CFC Times comment. Hussam, 6 teams can't be relegated.
But Leicester seems to be finding a little bit of form, although actually Arsenal smashed them. I'm saying Leicester, Leicester win.
Time,
And it could be a 3-1 Leicester. 3-1 Leicester.
Yeah, I'm going to see him 3-1 Leicester. Vardy hat trick.
Yeah, I'm going 3-1 Leicester. Vardy hat trick. FPL points. Let's go.
Yeah, for real.
I don't know what sign that was. But yeah.
I have no idea.
Sean is saying,
weekend sign.
Can I join the podcast, please?
No, you can't, Sean. You can't. You can go fuck yourself, Sean.
Don't do that.
Wow.
He's calling me a Chelsea fan, spreading false rumors.
Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel.
Nah, Sean is an Arsenal fan, man. He's a nice guy.
No, he's calling me a Chelsea fan the entire stream. I'm gonna find you, Sean. Yeah, and we're gonna have a little back and fro because you think I'm a Chelsea fan.
You're going to have a wet weekend.
Legend, Sean's a legend. Sean, I'm going to be doing a video right after this. You can jump on if you want after that. What else are we saying? Let's move on to the big game of the weekend.
Yeah.
Big game of the weekend. Liverpool, West Ham.
You guys don't do the smaller games before? We make the main event.
What?
We're going to fuck up West.
You don't want to do the smaller game before so we jump to the main event at the end?
I need to go.
I was going to do Manchester United and Man City.
I have to go in like 4 minutes. So.
Okay.
Liverpool, West Ham is not that big.
No, that's my point. That's what I'm saying. This is the biggest game, so keep it to the end. But anyway, we can do it.
Oh, you want to keep it to the end? I think Dabs might have to go. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Dabs, you take it away. Man City, Manchester United. Are you confident? Because I've seen a lot of
what it is. Yeah,
they're not confident.
See, I should be confident in it. On paper, I should be mad confident. I should be mad confident. Ollie's stinking up the place and United are shit and all of that. But the problem is, I'm more nervous than ever because it's a derby.
Okay.
I do not want to lose to a shit Ole Gunnar Solskjaer managed team. That's more embarrassing than losing to them under any other manager because I've been gunning them all season, but it's a derby and everything goes out the window. So, we're better at Old Trafford than we are at the Etihad against them. We haven't been good the last couple of games, and generally when we're not good for a couple of games, someone gets the smoke. So Dabs, you know what? I just need to clear this up. It's Dapper. You hate my club, cool. I hate you. I'm joking. I don't hate anyone. I love all humans. But yeah, I'm nervous, but I think United could end up getting smoked. It could end up being I'm gonna, you know what, with chess 4-1 City.
Whoa.
4-1 City. Okay.
So after all that introduction, you went 4-1 City. Wow.
I'm gonna ask you right now. Patrick's probably gonna bottle it. Win or lose, are you gonna be back next week?
Oh fuck yeah! Come on, buff.
Okay.
And the thing is, I have demons. I bat with demons every day. So I might start off saying we're going to lose. Then next minute, I get the bet with the demons, 4-1 City. Foden is on stuff. Foden is going to give them a masterclass. That's what I'm saying. And yeah, 4-1 City.
There you go. James, what are you saying?
3-2 City.
That was not confident in your prediction at all.
Ronaldo.
Alan.
I've gone 3-1 City. So Man United would come out and attack. I think that's where Man City this season have struggled with teams that have sat in against them. Man United are going to play. And we've seen when you play a team, when Man United play a team who've got attacking ability, like Liverpool, they can get taken apart. So I think Man City will win that 3-1.
Okay. Let me just my guy here says City 2-1, 2-0. 2-2 with the sweet, and then you got 1-0 City. What else we got? 6-0 City domination. Wow.
Fucking hell.
2-0 United. Keep Ollie in. Sean is the man.
Yeah.
Who you going with?
Listen, I'm just gonna start an uncomfortable conversation. Foden is on the talent level of Haaland and Mbappe, but you guys are not ready for this conversation. That's all I'm gonna say. Man City. Here's the problem. Oli is such a bastard because as soon as he saw Man United is linked to Antonio Conte, he decided to play 3-5-2 for the first time in his entire history. He was like, you're linked to Conte, I'm going to give you Conte. And that's exactly what he did. So he plays 5 at the back. I think he's going to do the same thing. And because of what happened last week, where they held 5 on it, this week it wouldn't be the same. Yeah, listen. Don't do that. So 5. The problem is because of that game, my prediction changed, and the Oli judge, and the fact they're going to play 5 at the back. So I'm actually going for a score draw on this one. I'm going 2-2 because of everything that I've mentioned. So I genuinely believe this game is going to end in 2-2 draw.
2-2 draw. Ooh, interesting. I personally feel like it's going to be a close game. It's going to be a 1-1 game, and then City's going to nick it at the end, and it's going to end 2-1. I feel like it's just going to be a very cagey affair. It's a derby. Derbies are won on emotion, and even as bad as they are on emotion in a derby game, Manchester United, they get up for it, and I think it's going to be a 2-1 narrow victory for Man City. But that's based on what I'm going for. Now, big up to people in the chat. Do me a favor, smash that like button. Some people disagree with the Hussam point about Foden. Some people talking about gassing up Foden. Do you guys want to have a conversation?
You know what? It isn't gas. I'm sorry, but it isn't. Look, I haven't been getting carried away with Foden. I've given because I didn't want to get carried away because everyone else has got carried away. I've waited. I've watched him, and however much I've liked, I've thought, nah. I need to see it consistently. Numbers don't lie, man. Numbers do not lie. The guy is just a menace. And you know what? There is a reason why at every age he's been that guy everyone are talking about. You know, through every age of English football, he has been that guy. And you know what it is? Like, we are a nervous team going to Anfield. Foden goes to Anfield and enjoys himself. And when he got asked about the game, and he does. I'm not getting at you, Hussam, but you'd agree.
Why did I big him up? Why?
No, but it's true. I'm not. Come on. A lot of your players have taken a piss at our ground, but I'm saying a lot of our players go to Anfield nervous, like Sterling, for example. Foden goes there and he's still playing like a little kid, enjoying himself. And at the end, he got interviewed after the Champions League game last night, and they said, "Are you looking forward to the derby on Saturday?" He got a smirk on his face, like, "I can't wait," and that is. He's a City born and bred boy. He cannot wait to go to Old Trafford and put some smoke up Ollie's arse, bruv. So I'm just excited, man. On that note, I need to jump off, but I've loved this show and I'd like to come back more
All right, next week, bro.
I'm there.
I'll have
Big
you
up,
on.
big up, Dab.
100%.
All right, we're putting in the
Dabs, I'm
position.
gonna see you at 9.
See you at 9.
Yeah, you got it. I gotta go as well. Big up
All right,
everyone.
yo, later, James. All right.
Okay, so it's gonna be me and Alan. Fucking hell, this is
All
the
right,
lineup.
yeah,
Isn't it?
it's the OGs. It's the OGs. It was just us three originally.
It's the OGs and the 2 losers who never show up. That's the problem.
There you go. Liverpool, West Ham. What are we saying?
I'm not very confident. It's just I lack confidence in my. Yes, we have Jurgen Klopp, but I'm just kidding. We are gonna absolutely smash West Ham because I support my team with chest. I support my team with chest. Unlike some other people of this panel who just come in here with this, oh, I'm not confident. We are absolutely gonna smash them. Listen, I'm gonna change my prediction one more time live on the air. I said 3-1 to Liverpool. I'm actually, bun that shit. I'm going Liverpool 4, West Ham 0. We are going to absolutely smash them to pieces. We're going to destroy them. And Trent Alexander-Arnold is going to run a mockery of the London Stadium. The best right back on earth. No discussions needed. And Mo Salah is going to start scoring again. And we're going to win this game 4-0. We're going to keep a clean sheet and we're going to absolutely smash them. Mark my words. We are winning this game 100%. Guaranteed right now, we are winning this game. Guaranteed.
You're getting clipped if you lose, but you
Clip
did change it.
Yeah.
You did change your prediction again, just so.
Yes, I did change
As
it,
long
and
as
this
this
time
time
I
you-
stand by it. 4.
Okay, as long as you don't bitch this time about it, Hassan, like you did last time. Okay, just as long as you don't bitch about it. For me, I see a Liverpool win 2-0. Yeah, I just think Liverpool have too much for them. I was going to give West Ham a goal, but I just think Liverpool have too much and press them too much, and they won't be able to. Yeah, they won't be able to get one counter for a goal.
I've forgiven you, Alan. I like you again now. We're the guys again. You predicted a United loss and Liverpool win for the first time in this show's history. So big up your damn self.
Thanks.
Ooh. Okay. People in the chat, what are you guys saying? People are saying West Ham 2-1 from the Arsenal fan here. Sosa saying 2-2. We got another man saying 1-1 for Liverpool, West Ham. 2-1 for West Ham. We got 3-1 Liverpool.
Sharky is a West Ham fan, by the way. Big up Sharky.
Oh, big up Sharky, man. Sharky's. I always see Sharky on your channel and my channel. Big up to him, man. I went with 2-1, by the way. I went with 2-1 Liverpool. The reason why I went with 2-1 with Liverpool is because I feel like West Ham is a comparable team, respectable team, and at home they're performing well. And I think they can get a goal and they can cause Liverpool some trouble. But the issue is, will their defense be able to withstand the constant barrage of attacks? I don't think so. So I think Liverpool are eventually going to get the second goal, and I could easily see Liverpool getting a third. But I just think it's going to be a KG 2-1. And if the score is 1-0, if the score ends 1-0 Liverpool, I won't be surprised. If the score ends 3-0 Liverpool, I won't be surprised. But if it's a tight game and it ends 2-1, we still won't be surprised. I just feel like it's one of those games. It can go any way. It could be a very cagey game. It could be very much.
You know what? It reminds me of Pigal. The reason why I changed my prediction as well. Remember when a couple of years ago when Liverpool won the league, and Leicester were doing incredibly well. And then Liverpool went to the Leicester Stadium and gave them 4. Like, I just feel like this is the game where Liverpool pull up to West Ham, who have been doing well this season, and they just go like, okay, we're actually next level to you guys, sort of game, if you get what I'm saying. So that's why I actually changed it to a fully. Wow, West Ham is not halal. Wow, big up yourself, Captain Uncle. So yeah, 4-0.
Oh, guess who's joined us?
What's up, my people?
Eventually.
Oh my God! Look at this.
I had to make an appearance, yeah, just to let you guys know who's at top of the table, guys. Just tell me who's at the top of the table right now.
Get him out, Igal. Get him out.
Yeah, you're clear by 5
Beautiful.
points.
Look, guys. It looks absolutely beautiful. I have to admit, guys. We need to keep it this way. We can stop the count. You guys can give me my flowers. Give me my flipping gifts. Game. That's what it is.
Igal, who is this? Who's this on the street now? Who? I've never seen him before.
Who's this guy? Who's this guy who never shows up to the stream? What's his name? Sorry, I forgot his name because it's been
I mean, I'm right.
One appearance in like 7 weeks. Big up yourself, guy in bottom left corner. I forgot your name.
I'm here, bro. My name is Mohammed. I just want to let you know, guys, I'm top of the table, just like my club. And it is what it is. These guys are jealous. I mean, predictions is, something that I think, it only takes a few people to get right. And when someone like me is around the building, guys, the rest are just there to lose, guys. That you guys are just there to show that there's some sort of race, but the reality of it is, it's not really a race.
Again, I can only see 3 people on this string.
Make your case why Chelsea's going to continue this streak and win the league.
Look. Let me put Chelsea to a side. This ain't about Chelsea right now. This is about me, guys. The reason why this streak is going to continue, guys, is simple, all right? I get scores right, and guess what? Even on the weeks when I think I'm going to do terrible, somehow, like if you looked at the first 4 fixtures from last week, guys, I was on 0 points. I got all 4 results wrong. Like everything of it, bro. Didn't get the teams right. Didn't get the scores right.
Guys, breaking news. Literally just happened right now. Eddie Howe has been announced as Newcastle manager.
Eddie Howe?
Yes, breaking right now. Literally just happened 5 minutes ago.
You know what? It's a good appointment.
It's a good appointment for Newcastle. It is. At this moment in time, it's the right decision.
Yeah.
Guys, HOWE the lads.
Let's also put it this way. Look, they could have gone the easy way. Look, they could have.
I can do that jokes as well, yeah. I can do that jokes as well,
bro. They could have.
HOWE the lads.
Yeah, where they could have gone for Sam Allardyce. I respect them for not doing it. Yeah, just because they're in a relegation battle, don't mean you need to call Sam Allardyce, bro. They did the right thing. I think they're going with a project. They're trying to build this team up again. I generally do feel like the squad is strong enough to at least stay up. I feel like there is at least some sort of contention for them to do that.
It needs help for me to stay up at the moment in time. I don't think just based on Eddie Howe coming in, I think they do need to buy in January to stay up.
Oh, no. They're going to buy. Don't get me wrong. But the squad is, like, there's something to work with in that squad. At least, in comparison to Antonio Conte coming to your club.
That would sound like a lead balloon.
Wow, bro. I'm not going to lie to you. Eddie Howe becoming Newcastle manager is the breaking story of the day. That's how you could tell the day is kind of slow. It's been a slow news day.
Mojo's jokes stank up so much he removed his camera, but fair enough.
Yeah, Mojo, it's okay, man. Mojo, it's okay. Anyways, let's continue. So now that they got Newcastle has a manager, do we still think they're gonna beat Brighton?
No, same shit. 1-1.
They're still losing. Okay, and then West Ham, Liverpool. Mo, what's your prediction?
Bro, I don't even know what my scores and stuff are, bro. I sent it to you whilst I was at work.
You went with a Liverpool win, 3-2.
3-2.
Why are you confused by your own prediction?
I'm not confused. It's because Igal froze for me, so I didn't hear what he actually said. 3-2 Liverpool. Yeah.
Oh no, Igal can freeze without the internet freezing. He can just not flinch at all for like 3 minutes straight.
Yo, what are you doing? You trying to set the house on fire?
Igal's having domestic.
This is the greatest stream of all time.
No, honestly, no. I went with a 3-2 win to Liverpool. I'll be honest, Liverpool are a stronger team. I think when you look at the star quality that Liverpool has, they have got the squad to be able to win this game. But let's be frankly honest, David Moyes and West Ham United are honestly, they have really shocked me. And I generally thought they would drop off this season. Somehow they haven't. Somehow they're in the top 4 position. I generally feel like in this type of game, because they're in the Europa League and have had to play today, and actually the game that they played today must have been exhausting, because I saw the scoreline and I watched the last 20 minutes of it, and it looked like it was back and forth, and apparently that was the whole game. So just out of tiredness, I can see Liverpool maybe just getting the best out of them. But I can see still like West Ham getting at least 2 good goals in form. Ben Rama's in good form. Declan Rice is in good form. I mean, I almost feel like I can mention the whole team, man. West Ham is very much in a good place right now. And I got to give them commendable respect where it needs to be, man.
Oh, sorry.
He's watching the Spurs game.
I am.
Okay. So, yo, guys, final game. Let's just keep it moving. Southampton, Aston Villa shit. We know that. So Southampton win, right?
Igal, you're reducing your level by making Aston Villa your rival club.
I've done this. I've gone a draw. Aston Villa, Southampton draw. 1-1.
1-1, same.
Mo, do you want to know what you went with? You went with 2-1 Southampton.
Yeah, I think Southampton are the better team, guys, right now. And let's be absolutely shocking.
Yep, I went 2-1 as well. 2-1 Southampton.
Alan's had enough. He just wants to watch the game.
Gone out here. All right, guys. Eddie Howe to Newcastle makes a difference. They still get relegated.
HOWE, the lads.
That's not
See,
funny.
that's just as bad as mine, bro. Let's be frankly honest, man.
It was
Nah,
funny
nah,
the first
nah.
time round. Second time round.
Nah,
no.
nah.
Yours
fam,
is
Why?
listen,
You know what it is?
That's
Husam's
a
funny
straight
when he's
red.
not trying to be funny. He's just naturally funny.
Yeah.
He is
Don't
100%.
try to make jokes.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. All you have to do is just say someone's shit, and then it'll there you go. That's funny.
It's when he goes on a rant, bro. Literally, if when he and flipping hell, man, God help that club.
Yo, Mo, but everyone made their case why their team is gonna win the league, but you bottled it. Why is Chelsea gonna win the league? There's a lot of-
Mojo, where were you, bro? Why did you
Where-
bottle it?
Bro, I was at work. Literally, I just got in right now, and I was like, let me see if the guys are still on, and I just
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, he was at work.
Tell me why Chelsea's
Guys,
gonna
comment section, he was at work. Yeah,
tell
work.
me why Chelsea's gonna win the league, man.
Tell me why Chelsea. When did I say Chelsea was going to win the league, bro?
No. Everyone made a case for their team why they think they're gonna win it, but why do you think Chelsea? Can
Well,
win?
that's a lie. There's no way Alan made a case for Tottenham to win the league, bro.
No.
I don't believe it for 1 second, bro. You're trying to set me up. I see it right through this plan, bro. Absolutely. There's no way Alan did that, man.
Can you kick him out?
No, but
again?
you know,
How
but-
dare it?
But
Nah.
Mojo, what's Alan's second team?
You tell me. What's his second team?
You know
Oh,
who's
it's
the
not
second
obvious, then,
team?
is it?
Who's his second team?
I
I
don't
actually
have a
can't
second
remember.
team.
Man
The fan
United.
thinks
So
I've
he
got
made a
enough
case for Man
United.
United winning the league.
There's no way he also made a case for Man United. No, I respect Alan enough to know that that's definitely not something he would do.
Oh,
There's
I
no way.
was going to
Alan.
take away from your first comment. How dare you?
Okay, Mo. At what point will you come on the stream and with chest say my team's gonna win the league when it's mathematically possible?
What, me?
Yeah.
Okay,
Wait.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I think at least let's get to halfway in the season and let's see how we're
Right.
doing then.
Okay,
Then you'll start seeing me talking. But you have to be honest. Look, guys, Chelsea haven't at least been a title contender for 5 seasons. 5 whole flipping seasons, right? So the only thing I'm looking from my team this year is consistency and the ability to contend. If they don't win it, it's not the end of the world for me, but I want us to be at least out of the conversation where we're saying, can we make it top 4 this year? Now, fam, I'm done with that conversation. I don't want to even have that conversation. What I can make a case for is this year, we will definitely be in the top 4. In fact, I would say we are definitely within the top 3. That definitely will happen with Chelsea. I can confidently say that to you.
Okay, so let me make a better argument for Chelsea winning the title than the Chelsea fan. So you were the champions of Europe. Thomas
As a
Tuchel's
Spurs
coming.
fan,
System.
as a Spurs fan, this is embarrassing. But carry on. Let talk about.
No,
my
it's
team.
not.
We'll go for it.
It's talking sense. What's embarrassing is, as a Chelsea fan, you can't say your team's going to challenge for the title. That's embarrassing. So let me help you out. Thomas Tuchel's system. Your defense is strong. Teams find it hard to score against you. You're not really in top gear yet, and you're still 5 points clear. You've got a great system. You've got Lukaku, who's really not hitting it at the moment, who can come into it. It just everything says that Chelsea are going to win this league, apart from maybe Liverpool. Now, I believe Liverpool will challenge, but for Chelsea fans to not come on here and say that you're going to win the league or challenge for the title is embarrassing.
Who said that? Who said that we wouldn't even contend? I never said that. I said I expect to contend
Within the top 3. You're gonna win this league.
No. Look, this is what happens here when
as
selective
Sam
healing
says,
is
say
at
it
its
with
finest.
chest.
No. Selective
just
healing
model.
at its finest here. I said what I said, and you need to listen carefully to what I said. My club has not contended. So I'm not going to be out here saying to you that Chelsea will win the league. What I am saying to you is this year, at the very least, we'll definitely finish within the top 3. The top 4 conversation is done, bro. I'm done with that bullshit. What I will, however, say to you at the same time is I'm not going to say to you that Man City and Liverpool, who have been 2 of the best teams in the last 3 years, I'm not going to be out here disrespecting both of those teams. I said it before the start of the season. I still believe these 2 teams are stronger, and on their best day, they are the flying teams. Let's be frankly honest, right? I'm being honest. the fact of the matter is, Chelsea just signing a Lukaku don't mean we're consistent. It's a 38-game season, guys. And right now we're top. I'll take it. Trust me, I'll take it. Because when you look at the fixtures that we've had, we've done a fantastic job. But the fact of the matter remains the same. Man City and flipping Liverpool are great-ass teams and great teams to contend with. And I will respect it. But until we get to midway point of the season and we see how we're doing in consistency terms, then let's see if I have the same sort of hesitation, because I won't.
Man City have struggled without a striker. They're not scoring in quite a few games. Not scoring strikers quite a few games. Then you've got Liverpool, who are, although they are playing really good going forward, they're leaking a lot of goals. You're not leaking a lot of goals and you're scoring plenty. So,
okay, so let's have a look at exactly what you just said. You just stated the negatives of both clubs without looking at exactly what they're capable of. Last year, Man City had the same struggles at the beginning, and guess what, bro? They won the title.
It was a different season. Different season. There was a different season. No fans, and literally everyone at one point or another, apart from City, you struggled for the first 5-6 games, and then for the rest of the season you were dominant because you had to get into your groove. They had to get into their groove. It's further in this season, and they're still struggling because they didn't buy what they needed. Teams have worked them out, sit back and defend against them, and that's why they find it hard to break down without a striker, because teams are starting to work them out.
Look,
personally,
if that's what you believe, I see it different. I see it completely different.
We're gonna continue this all day, but I feel like top 3 is gonna finish City, Liverpool, Chelsea. For me personally, Mo, you probably agree with this, where it says Chelsea, City, Liverpool, or City, Liverpool, whatever. Alan, you're gonna have your own. Everyone's gonna have their own. We're gonna have to wait and see. But thank you guys. It's been a great show. Appreciate everybody. Have yourselves a wonderful day, and we're off this.
Peace.